Hello guys, today we're gonna take a review of 5 operations. This is this is called succession. This is called succession with the Peano arithmetic. And then this is addition. This is multiplication. That is exponentiation, and then that is tetration. So what we're gonna do today is to take a review of 5 operations. You already know that, so let's go get into it. So let's go do this first in the box. So succession equals adding 1. So simple as that. So well, let's go start with this first. So 1 plus 1 equals 2, right? If 1 plus 1 equals 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3, because 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 equals 3. But let's go do the Peano arithmetic. So, yeah. So, it should look, so, this should look like, SN. S parentheses N. The N should be only in parentheses. Which equals this number in the parentheses plus 1. So let me do that over here, okay? So S of 0. What is 0 plus 1? 0 plus 1 equals 1. Then what is S of 1? 1 plus 1 equals 2. Simple, right? But what if we have like S then 0? So let's go evaluate that. Well, we're gonna so I might post a video about all of these 5 operations in the next video, but not in one video because it's gonna be short every video. So let's go move on. Let's go move on to the next operation, which is multiplication. I meant addition. Addition is repeated succession. So if this equation, this expression, what is 1 plus 1? What is 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal to? Well, let's go compose 1 plus 1. Let's go compose 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2, which equals 3. And yeah, it's basically repeated succession. Repeated succession. So let me give you an example. 1 plus 6 plus 2. Okay? So, well, let's go decompose 6. Because, okay, 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then plus 1, plus 1. This is what it looks like if you decompose it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 plus 8 is 9. Moving on to the next operation. Multiplication is repeated addition. So these are the symbols of multiplication. A dot an asterisk where you do where if you want to do like computer notation, I'm pretty sure, which looks like a star, but we're not gonna use that much. And then y, you might get confused if you use the X symbol for multiplication, because when you're moving on to higher grades, when you move on to higher grades, you're gonna use that dot or that parentheses, so it can work like this: y times y. Okay, so y times y equals y plus y plus y plus y. This gets repeated, so equals y plus a bunch of dots and a y. This is actually y times. Okay? So for example, 2 times 3 equals 2 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 4 plus 2, which equals 4 plus 2, which equals 6. So if you want to say it in a different way, it equals 2 plus dot 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 2, which, and you write a which is 3 times. Moving on to the next operation. Exponentiation. Exponentiation is repeated multiplication. So when we do like 3 squared, let's go explain with a variable first. So x raised to the dth power, x raised to the d is equal to x times dot 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 x. And that, hold on. And that is gonna be, this is gonna be d times. Okay? So that's d times, okay? Let's go do with an example. Okay, so 3 squared is equal to 3 times 3, which equals 9. And 3 cubed equals, we already know that 3 squared is 9, so that means we're gonna multiply another 3, which equals 27. Moving on to the next operation. Tetration, where this is gonna get a little, it's gonna hurt your brain a little bit, even if it's a small base. So tetration is repeated exponentiation. So it should look like this, or that, or this. So if you're using these, probably gonna use computer notation over here. The one I just got unboxed. Well, let's go do that symbol, the first one. So let's go do 2 rated to 3. Let's go explain with a variable first. X rated to y equals x raised to the x raised to the x. Hold on. I don't know what happened there, but x raised to the, hold on. X raised to the x. And this is gonna be, this whole thing is gonna be y times. This tells you how many times, this tells you how many times to exponentiate the base number. So that's the base number x. So let's go evaluate this. 2 rated to 3 equals 2 rated to 2 2, okay, 2 raised to 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to the 2 raised to the second power equals, we're gonna evaluate this way. Yeah. So 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 2 squared is 4. And then 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to the 4th power equals 16. And if it's 2 rated to 4, it's gonna be 65,536. Next operation is penetration, but it'll hurt your brain even more, so don't think about it. Bye, guys.